Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This class is a 15-minute yoga flow, great for the morning or any time of day when you need to energize and move the body. Let's begin seated on our shins, centered on the yoga mat, with hands on your thighs. Inhale the shoulders up by the ears and exhale them down your back. From here, lower chin to chest. Roll the left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Continue with gentle half circles, rolling out the neck, breathing in and out through your nose. Lower chin to chest and head through center. Stack hands and forehead to hands for child's pose. Take a few long deep breaths, inhaling to expand your back body and exhaling to soften into the mat. Now slowly press up to tabletop, centered on your mat, and exhale round your back through cat. Relax the neck. Inhale to arch your spine, lift your chin through cow pose. Exhale through cat, pressing into your hands. Inhale through cow, lower the belly towards the mat. One more each way, moving with your breath. Now return to a flat back and walk your hands over to the right side off your mat. Use your right forearm as a pillow. Extend the left arm long. Breathe deep into this left side lateral stretch. On your next inhale, come back to center, tabletop, and over to the other side. Use your left arm as a pillow this time. Keep your right arm reaching to deepen the right side body stretch. Breathe long deep breaths in and out through the nose. Slowly come back to center. Tuck your toes to downward facing dog pose. Bending one knee deeply at a time, grounding the opposite heel. Pressing through hands, relaxing the head and neck. Draw the belly button inward and take a couple more breaths, stretching out your back body. From here, separate the feet as wide as your mat and walk yourself to the back of your mat. Inhale through a half lift. Exhale, fold between wide legs, hands to elbows for ragdoll, with a gentle bend in the knees. Sway side to side from the hips. On an inhale, press to a half lift, lengthen. Bend into your right knee with left hand to right foot. Extend your right arm long to the sky for a twist. Option top hand to the back inner thigh for a half bind. Breathe long deep breaths. Back through center. Inhale, half lift. Other side. Bend deep into your left knee. Right hand to foot, left hand high, or reach back for the half bind. Breathe into this twist and inner thigh stretch on the right leg. Unwind through center and back to downward facing dog with hands in line with shoulders and the feet hip distance. Take a big breath in. Exhale, walk your feet through to the top of your mat, between your hands. Half lift, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over legs. Now lunge your right foot back and lower the back knee to the mat. Untuck the toes. On an inhale, rise with hands to thigh. Roll your shoulders down your back and lift your heart. With hands at heart center now, interlace your fingers and shine the palms to the sky for a gentle wrist stretch. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower the hands and step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, arch your back, and lower the chest and chin down to the ground. Slide your leg back, lower the hips. Inhale through Cobra Pose. Press up a little or a lot, you choose. Rise to tabletop, tuck your toes. Hips to heels, forehead to the mat for child's pose with a foot stretch. Take a few breaths, breathing into your feet. Inhale to knees through downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to lengthen your spine. Now lunge the right foot between your hands and lower the back knee down. Inhale, rise with hands to thigh. Lift your heart and draw the belly button back. Now guide hands to heart center and interlace your fingers. Shine your palms high, shoulders away from ears. Take another big breath here. Now exhale the hands to the mat and step to the top of your mat. Inhale through half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lunge the left foot back, runner's lunge with hands under shoulders. Dynamic movement. Shift the hips back as you straighten the front leg, then bend back into the knee. Do this a few more times, moving at your own pace. Back to runner's lunge. Pivot the back heel down and rise to warrior two. Arms wide. Stack shoulders over hips. Gaze over the front hand. Ensure the front knee is tracking in line with the front toes. Inhale through peaceful triangle. Press the front leg straight. Back hand to leg, top arm by ear. Breathe into a right side body lengthen. Keep your arms as they are and bend back into your front knee. Take a big breath in. Exhale your right forearm to right thigh. Left arm extends by the left ear for side extended. Just a few breaths here. Now exhale into runner's lunge and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lunges the right foot down the mat, runner's lunge, through dynamic movement. Shift the hips back and forth, lengthening and bending back into the front knee a few more times. From runner's lunge, pivot the back heel down and inhale through warrior two. Arms in one long line, pressing firm into your back foot as you sink a little deeper into the front leg, tracking the knee in line with the toes. Inhale through peaceful triangle, front leg straight, back hand to thigh, top arm extends. Now, peaceful warrior, bend back into your front knee. Take a big breath in and exhale through side extended. Left arm to front thigh, top arm reaches by the ear, lengthening your side body, pressing the back foot firm into the mat. On your next exhale, lower into runner's lunge and step to the top of your mat. Feet hip distance. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Sink the hips low, bend through the knees. Inhale the arms by the ears. Draw the belly button back. Shift the weight towards your heels. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press to stand. Tree pose. Shift the weight to your right foot. Sole of your left foot to your calf or inner thigh. Pressing the knee open wide with hands at heart center. Focus your eyes on a spot and stay connected with the breath. Option to reach up for the last few breaths in this pose. Exhale, hands through heart and knee through center. Lower your foot to match the other. Shift your weight to your left foot, right foot into your calf or inner thigh. Power up the standing leg, your tree trunk here. With hands at heart, focus your eyes, with the option to reach up at any time. Beautiful. Now hands at heart, knee through center, and back to standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up, hands touch, look up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take a long step with your left foot back and send your right leg high to three-legged dog. Bend through the top knee, open the hip wide. Now lower your right shin behind your hands through pigeon pose with your left leg straight back behind. And with a long spine, fold over your front shin with the option to stack hands under the forehead. Breathe deep, several breaths in this nice hip stretch. On your next inhale, slowly begin to rise up and step back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high to the sky. Bend through the knee, open your hip wide to the side. Exhale sends the left shin behind your hands to pigeon. Lower down. Right leg straight back behind. Inhale to a long spine. Exhale to fold over the shin. Once again, hands under forehead or forehead to the mat. Breathe long, deep breaths into this left side hip stretch. Slowly begin to rise. Stay seated and slide your back leg forward, legs wide, flexing through the feet. Fingertips behind your back help you sit tall. Inhale. Stay upright or lead with your heart as you forward fold between the legs. Perhaps you hold your head with your hands or lower your forehead to the mat. Breathe into this inner thigh and hamstring plus back body stretch. On your next inhale, slowly rise up through seated. Right hand plants behind your back to the right side of your mat. Left arm by left ear as you inhale the hips to the sky, reaching toes towards the ground for a back bend and front body stretch. Gently lower the hips down and switch sides. Left hand plants, right arm high, hips high, inhale. Draw the belly button inward and breathe long deep breaths. Lower your hips and come through a cross-legged position centered on your mat. Closing out practice with a twist. Inhale, hands touch overhead. Exhale to your left side with your left hand behind, right hand to left thigh. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, twist the other way. Lengthen on inhales. Twist a little deeper on exhales. Now back through center. Inhale, reach up one last time, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands at heart. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked the class, feel free to give it a thumbs up, share it, and consider subscribing. See you in the next one. Namaste.